What's up everybody? Welcome to the video. Today's video is basically just going to be an update video. I'm cleaning the GTR off. It's a couple days after the poker run. You can see how absolutely filthy this thing is. So definitely time for a good cleaning. The rain has finally stopped. It's been raining since the poker run. So today we're going to clean the GTR up. And I also have a couple little updates on the step wagon. And as soon as the Evo gets here, I also have some updates to go with that. I bought some of this Mother's Back to Black. I'm trying to hit up these moldings right here. Whenever a friend and I buff the car, I kind of scent some of the white up there. It won't really wash off just with car soap, so hopefully this will kind of be able to bring the black back. You can see it real big over there. Let's get to cleaning this thing up.
Lights out, lying in your arms, and these feelings start to change. One look into your eyes, and I'm floating far away. I've never been here before.
Alright, we got the GTR all cleaned up and mostly dried off. Gonna throw some of that Mother's on there. See if we can get those streaks off. Still a couple spots I'm working on getting the green paint off, like in the N1 ducts. It's just impossible to get in there and get all of that halo effects, plasti dip, whatever you want to call it out. There are screws down here to take just these ducts out, but they're rusted and all messed up and they're not coming out. Other than that, as far as the rest of the green that's still left, that's green right there. And there's still like maybe a little bit on the fender wells. This little piece right here is a lock so that you can't take the plate off, so there's still some up behind the plate. And these tow hooks are actually white to match the car as well, but I haven't got the green off those yet. Also, in between the tail lights, there's a little bit of green still. I've gotten what I can. But to actually take the taillights off, you have to use a heat gun or a hair dryer or something and undo all the glue that holds them on. Let's see what one little dot will do to this molding. Looking a little bit better, but of course I got a little bit on the paint. I really should go get some masking tape, but I'm not sure where it is after our move. So you can see that's helped it out a little bit, but still not that great. So I've applied a couple coats right now. It is helping it a little bit. You can definitely see it's a little bit better than it was. Like I haven't touched that spot right there, and you can still see that pretty good. But it's gonna take a little bit of time, and I think it's gonna take a few coats. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with all that. I'll pull it in the garage and work on that a little bit later. So before we get to the step wagon and the Evo, Megan just got home in that just a few minutes ago. Let's get this in the garage. I'm gonna go upstairs and break for a taco break and go ahead and switch batteries out because this one's about to die. Please excuse how dirty it is. I have not cleaned it out since the poker run, since I have not driven it. But I did throw the shift knob I won on. It's pretty big, and I don't think it would work for like real sporty driving, but I think I'm gonna sport it around town for a couple days and see how I like it. It does match the shift boots pretty well. If I decide that I don't wanna use it anymore, I might actually just do a giveaway with that. So we'll see. What's for dinner?
Tacos.
Woohoo. Taco break. Now that I'm stuffed on tacos, let's continue the video. So I made this little to-do list of stuff a while ago and haven't really been paying any attention. But let's go ahead and put the strut bar on the step wagon. I went ahead and took care of the strut bar one night when I was bored just because I had an extra 30 minutes before daylight ran out, and I didn't film any of it, but let's show you guys. And Mason picked me out a sweet steering wheel cover today. He's like, Dada, finish line. So we had to get the finish line steering wheel cover. Pretty sweet checkered pattern. Also got my solar powered cat mounted. But let's look at this strut bar. Oh my God, I just opened that up and the hammer was sitting there. That hammer's been there for probably 4 or 5 days now. Whoops. But check out this sweet Cusco strut bar installed on the step wagon. It wasn't too much of a pain. Some of these plugs were clipped in pretty tightly, and I kind of had to modify that one with the hammer to get it to fit and not be able to screw it back in. But it went on there pretty easily. Took about 30 minutes. And it really does make a pretty big difference, especially in something like this. I can definitely feel it so much tighter up front. I want to get one for the rear as well, but I haven't been able to find one online. I think I got this strut bar for $25, something like that. So it was definitely worth it. Get my hammer this time. And now for some updates on the Evo. The big update is the ATR Sports that are on there now. Brand new, all the way around. Definitely makes the ride a lot better, and you can definitely feel the grip again. This is the first set of new tires we've bought for her car. They are 225/45 17s. All the way around, square setup. We had the tires put on and an alignment done, and while we had it in the shop for them doing that, we also went ahead and had them do the tie rods. So this car feels completely different now. It actually feels like it wants to be driven around the corners. It's really a night and day difference, and it makes me want to take this car out on some poker runs or mountain cruises sometime. I have been running into a few paint issues with it, like some things just kind of popping up overnight. Like this spot right here where the clear is just going completely. and it's spreading. There's a few different places. I'm pretty sure the car was repainted at some point, and it must just have not had the clear coat put on properly. So we're gonna have to address that issue soon. And the other thing that's a little bit of an update, she got a new shift boot as well. Yes, that is Pikachu. There's actually a few more things that still need attention with this car because it is coming due JCI in less than 2 weeks, I think. JCI is the big inspection over here in Japan. It has to be done every 2 years, and it's a pretty serious inspection. They go through it, it's pretty thorough. Some of the big things they hit on are, of course, tires. You have to have a catalytic converter, and right now we do have a pipe in there. There's no catalytic converter on it currently, so I need to find one of those. I did have one that came with the car when we bought it, but just now, 2 years later, I'm looking at it and seeing that the studs are completely sheared off. So either I'm gonna have to have something re-drilled and put in there, or I'm just gonna find a new one. Also, I'm a little bit concerned with the rust. There is a little bit of rust underneath on the frame and everything. It's nothing too serious, so I don't think we'll get dinged for it, but that is something that can fail your inspection. Also, headlight alignment. That's another big thing with the JCI. These are aftermarket headlights, they're depots. I didn't put them on the car, neither did Megan. We bought the car like this, but the light output sucks on them. They're not projectors, they're the reflector style headlights, and it really does just suck, and I know we're gonna get dinged for that because it has to be aligned a certain way and there has to be a certain amount of light output. So right now I'm kind of looking for a factory set of headlights for this as well. Right now we're gonna take it down the road and put some gas in it for Megan. Another thing I have on the way for the car are new brake pads. They're Dixel Extra Speed, or whatever the other one is that's not Extra Speed. I can't remember right now. Maybe Street Speed. It's the ones that aren't like for extreme toge, but it's for like light, spirited driving. So those should be in sometime this week. I ordered those through B&M, and I'm gonna put those on before we take it for JCI. Pulling this gas station, I'm gonna try not to look like a fool with this GoPro on my head. Some gas stations here in Japan are just like the States where you pump yourself, and then some of them are where they pump for you. The one closest to our house, they pump for you. Normally I like going to the ones you do yourself just because I've always done it that way, but this is the closest and easiest way. All gassed up, behind a chaser now. But not for long because this is the back way back to the house. I dislike some of these roads in Japan, especially in the Evo. All these little bumps in the road are made out of a different material and are just a little bit slightly raised. And the Evo's suspension isn't the nicest or the newest. Our closest drink machine to the house. And we're back at the house and gonna put the Evo right in front of the garage. Should be close enough. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't like the way I parked really. I want to try to get it in a little bit more. Try to get the rear a little bit more over this way. I'm gonna adjust it. Well, I don't know if that's really any better, but I moved it, got the rear way closer over here, and didn't really bring the front end much more, but that'll do. Still gives people coming up this road plenty of room to make the corner here. Let's pop the hood real quick. The Evo does like to lag sometimes, kind of like whenever you hit the gas, you can feel it kind of lag behind. And I'm wondering if it's just kind of sticking back here, because I can feel it right there. Like right when I just pushed down on it, it was kind of hard for it to start off. But now that I've pressed it a few times, I'm able to open up that throttle body. But the first time it was kind of sticking. So I think I need to clean that throttle body up. I'll save that for later though. I'm gonna try to clean up this whole engine bay a little bit before we go and JCI it, just so it looks fresh and it doesn't look like it leaks or anything like that. Since this is pretty much just a video of updates, got a couple little things with the house. There's Mason watching TV. Hey. Goodbye. Kind of dark over here, but I purchased a weed eater, and yesterday in the pouring down rain I was so excited to weed eat some things that I just destroyed this side yard here and cut down the grass and all the weeds. Didn't really get finished though. Ran out of gas. So we'll be cleaning this side yard up over here and actually making it look nice soon. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to update right now. I'm probably gonna do some more videos with the Evo soon, maybe like JCI prep videos where I'm fixing some stuff, doing some installs, cleaning and stuff like that. And then I'll probably actually do an actual JCI video to show you guys what the inspection is like and to give you people here in Okinawa also kind of a heads up on what to look for, what to do, and stuff like that. I'm completely new to it. I haven't JCI'd a vehicle, so it's gonna be a learning experience for me. I'll probably say some dumb things in the videos coming up, but in the end, we'll get to see how to JCI a car, what to do, and all that good stuff. But it is a weekday night, and it's almost dark outside, so I'm gonna go inside and spend some time with the family before it is bedtime. I hope you guys enjoyed the update video. It wasn't much, but I like giving you guys something, and hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I say it in every video, but thank you guys so much for the support. The YouTube channel is just something I never thought it would be, and it continues to grow every day. So I thank you all so much for that. I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, thanks for watching.